friends, welcome to another vlog. I did not split my hair evenly. Let's try that again. I am getting ready to meet my friend, Lori, my friend and YouTuber, you guys know her too, Lori Hill. Her friend is in town and we're meeting him on the Strip. And I actually met him when we were in LA earlier this year. Anyway, I thought I would take the opportunity and put some wave in my hair. I've been doing this a little bit more recently. What am I doing? I'm still not good at this at all, but I thought I would do it with you guys. So my hair is dry at the moment. I'm gonna use this Orbe Gold Lust Dry Heat Protection Spray. This is one of the few heat protection products that goes onto dry hair, not wet hair. So when I need to blow dry my hair like fully and then like put curl into it, I like to use this after I've dried my hair. So I'm just gonna spray basically in the sections as I go, comb it through. Anyway, we are meeting her friend on the Strip. We are going to Haleo at Cosmo because that's where he's staying, and it would just be easy for him to, you know, just stay like at his hotel. So I'm using the GHD flat iron. A couple things I noticed about this guy. One, it heats up in like less than 10 seconds. It is absolutely the fastest thing I've ever experienced. So that's really cool. And the other thing is, and I'm not sure if it is this flat iron or my hair, because my hair does a lot better being curled, like it handles it better now that it's been treated, you know, bleached and dyed and all that stuff. When I had untreated hair, my hair just did not, oh, that's better, okay. My hair did not handle being curled very well. It would like look like it was just kind of bent and it would kind of just like freak out. So yeah, my hair is just so much more manageable. I think I've mentioned like the pieces in the front of my hair, just so much better. It just behaves so much better now that my hair has been color treated. So that's definitely been a plus. It's been a much better experience, if you will, curling my hair or doing anything to my hair since I got it treated. Isn't that weird? I really did not expect that. That was definitely like a side effect. That was a total surprise. I still feel like I'm all thumbs doing this. So it is 98 degrees outside. And thank goodness we're gonna be, we're eating inside, of course, eating inside at a restaurant. What is this? Oh God. We'll just curl that all together, shall we? Does anyone else suck at this, or is it just me? I feel like I watch YouTubers do this and they just look like they zip right through it. And I'm like, how did they do that? How did they do that? Okay. That's a nice wave. There we go. I know this will get easier if I just do it more. Do you guys prefer a flat iron to do this or an actual like curling iron? I feel like I'm taking the curl out. Okay, let's try this one more time. I used to love, I mean, I may still love it. I'm saying I used to love this big T3 curling iron that I had. I just haven't used it, but it had a nice big barrel. And it would put really nice waves in my hair before I color treated it. So I should really try it again now that I feel like my hair is a little bit better behaved. Okay, all done. How does that look? It's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is really great though. I do like this spray. My hair feels like really silky, but not sticky or anything. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, let me put maybe a little bit of oil in my hair, just at the ends here. Oh, let me turn this off. So this is the GHD Chronos. Right there. And this is, I think maybe like a limited edition color that they came out with a while ago. I want to say I unboxed this maybe over Mishmas, so maybe it was like a holiday color. But anyway, I've been using it like on and off, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I didn't want to like do a demo or show you guys. But now that I feel a little bit more comfortable using it, I thought I would share that with you. I do really like it. I do really like it. And yeah, it really is. It's the first flat iron I've used that when you use it to like put that curl in, it doesn't leave that kink, like that first twist. I feel like sometimes it looks like there's a bend in your hair, but no, it does a really good job. And I feel like it's hot, but it's like gentle. I don't feel like I'm frying my hair. Okay, outfit is on. I've got my Prada nylon bowling shirt, my old H&M, it's like a kind of like a chiffon bubble skirt, my Alaya flats, you know, the black ones with the gold hardware on the top. And then I can't decide if I want to bring my Prada like bread loaf bag. I don't know what this is actually called. It's just, it looks like a bread loaf to me. Or just this little clutch. I don't know, I kind of like the color of this one better. It's a nicer contrast against the skirt, but I just don't need that big of a bag. You know what, I'm gonna bring this. I feel like the style is a little bit more cohesive with this whole look. Because I feel like this is casual, and then down below it's a little fancier, and this is kind of in between. Maybe it's a little bit more casual, so maybe it just helps balance everything out. I don't know why I like this one more. It just looks better than that little clutch. Maybe it's just the size of it. Okay, anyway, I'm thinking too much about this. Let's go down and put on some makeup. I'm gonna start with the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Gold Face Tint. I love this guy. This is that face tint that comes in this gold. It also comes in the bronze and then the rose, which is also really pretty. But I like this gold. This is a nice option to the Sisley Glow Primer I've been using. This has, I would say, a thinner texture, and the glow is a teensy bit, I would say a teensy bit more subtle. So if you don't want something quite as glowy as the Sisley, or you really just want something, you know, just to kind of like enhance your complexion, just a wee bit, just a wee bit, not as much as the Sisley, I think this is a really good one to go with. I do like this lighter texture. This may be what I use for the summertime, you know, because it just feels so much lighter. And I just got done doing all my skincare with the SPF, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it already feels like I have so much stuff on my skin. But yeah, I'm gonna start there. And you know what? Chantecaille actually emailed me. I have a coupon for you guys. It's 25% off their entire site. So I'll put it up here on the screen for you, and of course I'll leave it down below in the description box. But they just wanted to share with my viewers because they know how much I love Chantecaille, how much I love talking about it, how much you guys love Chantecaille. So anyway, Michele 25 for 25% off. I was like, wow, thank you. Because that's a lot, that's pretty generous. I feel like 20 is generous, but when I see 25, I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm actually gonna put on some of this Chanel serum lip treatment that I got. It really is such a nice makeup prep lip treatment because it's thin. All right, what do I want to do today? Do I want to do like a red lip since I'm wearing like black and cream? I think that'll look really nice. And then I can do really subtle everything else. Or do I want a really bright blush? Heavy eye? I don't think I want a heavy eye. I'm still dealing with allergies, and the idea of a lot of eye makeup, it's unappealing. Actually, speaking of Chantecaille, I'm gonna use their cheek gelée in Delight. I love these cheek gelées. They're so beautiful, and they have such a gorgeous, like slightly metallic sheen. Chantecaille really is like the epitome of subtle glam and like subtle glow. They just do it so well. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this here. You see that slight metallic sheen? Oof, Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And just dab some on. Okay. I love it. Love this. So that is Cheek Gelée in Delight. You know, I'm gonna stick with this roll that I'm on with Chantecaille because these Liquid Lumiere shadows, you guys know how much I love these. They are limited edition, but they're still available on their site. So definitely get it while you can, especially with my 25% off coupon for sure. I've been using this teeny tiny sponge from Refer to blend out cream or liquid shadows. And it's been so great. I don't wet it or anything. I just use it as is. And it's been really handy. Really, really handy. Got my Dior brow gel. I use my Prada Ember eyeliner. Oh, I have to sharpen this. The Ember eyeliner. So I have to share a win with you guys. I try to keep my talk about fitness and diet and all that stuff to a minimum on this channel. When I was first starting to go through my whole wellness journey or whatever, when I turned 50, I was talking about it a lot more, and I was like, you know, my channel's not a fitness channel. I don't want to talk about that much. So I was like, you know what, I'll just update you all for whoever's interested on any changes, any wins, any losses, you know, just like the bigger stuff, not like the day-to-day. And I do just want to mention, first of all, I don't weigh myself that often. I weigh myself when I go to the doctors. My trainer has even stopped weighing me. He's like, you know, we're in maintenance mode. You know, I haven't been going super hard. I don't have any goals other than to just like maintain, you know, and stay healthy, get healthier, whatever. But nothing like crazy, you know? And sorry, where's my Surat Noir lash tint? You know, I haven't been traveling as much, not since last November. I think the last big trip I took was to Miami, and we took that cruise on Oceania. And I remember coming back from that cruise and, you know, hit the ground running because it was Mishmas or whatever, but I just felt, I mean, I felt fine, right? Like nothing horrible, but I just felt like, okay, now that I'm home and I had been traveling so much, and you guys know when you're traveling, you're just eating out every single meal. And I was like, it'll be kind of nice to just sort of reset a little bit. And I've taken a couple trips, as you guys know. I took that trip to New York, I went to LA, I went to Cabo, but they were much shorter. And even the trip to New York, I was staying at Matthew's, so we cook a lot at home, which is great, totally great. So anyway, I have just been eating home a lot. I mean, I vlog with you guys when I go out to eat, but those are the only times that I'm going out to eat. Otherwise, I'm just home, which is, I would say, 70 to 80% of the time, right? If I go out to eat, it's like one big dinner, maybe a few small ones. Actually, this week I'm going to be going out to eat a lot, but more to come on that. So let me just spray some of this powder melt spray. So anyway, I've been kind of noticing, but like whatever, kind of noticing that my clothing has been feeling like a little bit looser. I did put this skirt on just now, and this skirt does not have an elastic waist. And I remember when I got it, and even all the subsequent times that I wore it, the waistband was like, it was kind of tight. Like if I was going out for a big dinner, I would not put this skirt on. But I just put this on today, and it is loose. It's loose on me. So that feels nice. You know, that feels nice because I don't feel like I've been dieting. I haven't like been starving myself, and you guys know I am very much against that. I think for me personally, or anyone who's ever really dealt with disordered type of eating, it really kind of sparks something in me. So I am just personally, I'm really not a fan of just not eating, you know, regularly at set times or whatever. So anyway, I've been, you know, eating and I've been working out. I really just don't feel like I've been paying much attention to it, probably for the first time in my life. And I think, you know, I think maybe I've lost some inches around my waist, which is
really nice, but it also tells you a lot about what traveling can do if you are trying to reach some like fitness goals or whatever. Traveling to do that at the same time is really, really tough, because even if you go out and you order exactly what you think you'd be making at home, like if I went out and I ordered chicken breast and broccoli, steamed broccoli everywhere, the chicken would probably still have more oil, more butter, of lesser quality on the chicken than I would use at home, or my proportions would be off, or my schedule would be off, which I know kind of like screws with, you know, all the hormones and everything or whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that, and thank you guys for listening listening to all of that. But I wanted to share that with you guys because you know, it's been a lifelong struggle, and I think for the first time I'm being really, really healthy about it, and also not putting so much weight into it, really not letting my self-esteem be determined by, you know, how I feel about my weight, not even how I look or whatever, but like how I think I look, or how I feel like my weight is, or whatever is going on up here. I feel like I don't know, just, you know, over the past 2.5 years, which is when I started weight training and really changing up how I ate or whatever, I feel like I'm just like kind of like letting all of that go, and it's really nice. Anyway, just wanted to share that. Okay, what red lipstick am I gonna wear? I think I'm gonna wear one that's not too highly pigmented, because we are going out to eat. So maybe if I just wear kind of a more sheer one, that would be better. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's a power cord. Don't mind that. Okay, West Atelier. I'm gonna use the Hydro Balm in Pop. There, nice and subtle. All right, I'm liking this very subtle look. I did throw on some jewelry, of course, all by Luna. I'm wearing the new ones that she gave me. The X's with the diamonds in rose gold. How incredible are these? They're so gorgeous. I'm gonna pack my Prada bag and go pick up Lori. Pardon this very odd angle. This is like the only flat surface in this car, and I have you angled this way because otherwise you get the sun. So let's do that. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I'm back in the parking lot of my nail salon getting my nails done today. My cleaners are at the house, so I just dropped Butters off at school, and when I'm done with my nails, I still have some time before my cleaners are done, usually. So I think I'm gonna just take myself out for breakfast. I'm trying to think of where, because I didn't have time to um make myself some breakfast this morning. Hello, back in the car. I've decided, let me just hold you guys and not put you at that weird angle. But I did go with a natural color. This is an Opie gel, and put it in neutral in case you guys were interested, but it's like just such a basic, you guys can see, such a basic milky color. I don't know, maybe I just have to get used to it, but I still just prefer darker nails. I don't know, this is a nice change. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So my cleaners haven't even arrived at my house yet, so I have a lot of time to kill. So I decided I'm taking myself out for breakfast. Can you see? Oh, you could see. So it's Good Morning Cafe. You can see it up there. They have these like bright yellow umbrellas outside, which is really cute. But they got decent ratings on Google Maps. And they're actually, well, they're close to my nail place. And they're actually in the same little strip mall as that amazing Thai restaurant, Amata, Amata. If you guys want Thai food in Vegas, off strip, definitely check out Amata. It's on Rainbow, just north of Russell. So good, so good. Okay, I'm gonna go in and grab some breakfast. This has been one of those strangely long days because hi baby, I just picked up Butters from school. What do you need? You have everything you need right here. So right before I picked up my camera, I was like, oh, where did I leave off with you guys? And I thought, oh, I did, I got my nails done. I went out and got breakfast. I think that was yesterday. That was this morning. That was this morning. So it's been one of those days. So strange. But I'm heading out to meet a couple of friends for dinner. So I'm looking for my tripod. Why do I always lose my tripod? But I'm meeting a couple of friends in just a few minutes. What time is it? It is 5:43. Our reservation is at 6. We're going to Spaghetti Western, which is literally like 5-10 minutes away. So I have plenty of time. Butters, do you want to say hi to everyone? Is that why you're whining? You want to say hi to everyone? How was your day at school? You're just whining. You didn't really say much though. Did you have a good time?
You just want attention. Is that it? Little cutie pie. Okay, no more whining.
Oh, let me show you my outfit because I got a new pair of pants from Rudy and I'm wearing a fresh pair of Birkenstocks. So this Buck Mason shirt you've seen before. It's pinstriped, it's a cropped button front shirt, but these are the Rudy pants. I'll link them down below because I'm not sure of the style name. So these are like a cotton, unlike the work pants that I have, which are more of a nylon, but these do have a little bit of stretch to them. They have a really soft, like suede feel to them. And then the Rudy barrel leg, which is so good. And then I got these Birkenstocks. They're suede, let me hold them up. And they have like a penny loafer detail. I thought those were so cute. I got them in this color and I also got a dark brown. Of course, I can't remember the style name, but I will link them down below if you're interested. Okay, off to dinner. Right in the mouth. Oh my goodness. Good morning, guys. I'm here on the couch with Butters. This is such a bad idea for me to be laying down on the couch right now because I have to go to the gym soon. Such a bad idea. Baby, what? She's crazy this morning. Usually she's pretty calm in the mornings. I thought school was going to tire you out yesterday, huh? So last night was great. Went out to dinner with my friends. You saw that giant bowl of pasta. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I got penne bolognese. It was delicious. I couldn't eat all of it. I ate most of it though. I definitely ate most of it and I brought the rest home. But it was so nice to catch up with them. So these two friends of mine I met through shopping. One works at Chanel, one worked at Vuitton. And she's actually left there. So we were just catching up. Yeah, I hadn't seen them. I think it had been like a year, I think, because they hadn't seen my blonde hair in person. And and I think we got together. I feel like it was cold, whatever. Anyway, it had been too long. So we were like, we need to do this absolutely more often. But, they've got family, they've got kids, both of them, that are in high school. So, like, really busy. I'm like, I get it, but let's just stay in touch. But they're both also really into true crime like I am. So we were talking about like podcasts and stuff. And yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Hey guys, I'm in my closet. I'm sitting on the floor because I've been kind of clearing out my closet here and there. If something, I pull out something and it's too big or I don't like it anymore, I'll donate it or whatever. But it's come the time where I really need to just sit down and just go through it with that in mind, not just sort of as a result of me picking out something that just doesn't fit anymore. So I started to do it and I was gonna, vlog it all or whatever. And I still have plenty to do and I can vlog. I think I'm gonna have to go through my sweater. So I think I'll vlog that. But as I was going through like my shirts and my pants, I was just really struggling with what to keep, or if I like it and it's too big now, maybe I'll just put it aside or whatever. And I really had to, just kind of like sit down with myself and be like, okay, why are you keeping these things? And I realized I was creating this backup wardrobe if I were to gain weight or get bigger again. And I think it was, is it the beginning of this vlog that I talk about how, you know, I haven't been traveling as much as I had been the past few years. And just as a result of being home, I feel like my clothes have gotten bigger as well. Long story short, you know, going through my closet and figuring out what I wanted to donate and what I wanted to keep, it became this sort of like emotionally charged situation, especially when I realized that I'm just keeping stuff that I like as a in case I get big again kind of scenario. And like this was the debate I was having with myself. I think it's practical to keep stuff because who knows? I could, for whatever reason, gain weight, get bigger, whatever it is, and need that clothing again. But also at the same time, I feel like it's such a negative way to think about stuff. You know, I feel like I have come a really, really long way with my eating, with the struggles that I've had with eating and my relationship with food and all that stuff and the yo-yo dieting. And I feel like I am finally in a great place where I have a routine. I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. I feel like when I want to eat what I want, I do, and it's fine. And I'm okay not doing it all the time. I generally feel just great, you know, sticking with my bland meals when I'm home or whatever, but, you know, splurging when I go out or meet up with friends or whatever the case is. So it's just been, I don't know, it's just been such an interesting journey. You know, I've been down this road before, but when I was much younger. So when I was around 29, 30 years old, I had lost a lot of weight purely by starvation, right? Again, I feel like I can speak for most of us. It was a starvation diet. For some reason at that age, I could do it for a while. I was also running a lot. I was training for the marathon. So I was training for the marathon and maybe eating like 300 calories in a day. And obviously that's not sustainable. It's also not healthy at all. And I was able, obviously, to lose a lot of weight, especially at that age. I think I lost like 60 pounds in a pretty short period of time, probably less than 6 months. And, you know, I slowly started to gain it back. And, you know, it's just always been a struggle. So anyway, I do remember back then, you know, buying new clothes and getting rid of old clothing. And it didn't seem as emotionally charged as I feel like it has been for me, kind of going through my clothing this time. And, you know, maybe it's a little bit of like saying goodbye to my old self. It's a little bit of really, really kind of shedding that skin where I'm not either just like ignoring the problem or just stuffing down my feelings or whatever. Like I really feel like, and I think that's why this journey for me has been the most successful so far, is because I'm really addressing or sitting down with myself and really thinking about the emotions that I'm going through, whatever it is. When I sit down with some junk food that I know is bad for me, really sitting down with the feelings and whatever feelings I'm having, to like going through this closet and, you know, pulling out a shirt that I really love, but I'm like, this is just too big on me, and talking myself out of just keeping it in case I get big again, in case I gain weight or whatever. And it's one of those processes I really thought was just going to be so much fun, right? You know, you imagine yourself at your whatever goal size or whatever it is, and you know, you think, oh, I can't wait, I'm going to get all new clothing and this and that and blah blah blah. And I feel like I've slowly been getting, you know, clothing that fits me more appropriately, but I didn't think how, I don't know, how sad it would be or how emotional I would get getting rid of that clothing. It really does kind of feel like I'm getting rid of my old self. And, you know, I think at this age for a woman, I'm 52, I'll be 53 later on this year, there's so many changes going on that it feels like there's some things I want to hold on to, and I can't. I just have to like let these things go, and I just have to say goodbye to them. They served me well. The body that I had, I was just way too hard on myself. You know, I should have never hated my body the way I did. And I've learned to kind of like reframe the way I think about it too, where, you know, I talk about this old body and this new body. I'm like, you know, it's the same body. One was bigger, one is smaller, and that's it. That's it. But it's the same body. And so I think learning to appreciate my body for what it is, what it can do, how it can change, you know, it's kind of like helped me get through this whole process, which I like to call kind of a healing process. And, you know, I don't like to be too precious about this because I do think this is something we all struggle with, most of us. I think, again, I'm speaking for most of us. So I don't like to be too precious about it, right? It's just, it is what it is. You know, we're all dealing with whatever it is we're dealing with when it comes to food or eating or body image or whatever. But I have come to realize that I really do need to examine my emotions and my feelings surrounding every aspect of this. And I was just surprised that it was going to also come up, kind of bubble up as I was going through the clothing in my closet. So yeah, you know, I was like starting to vlog it and I thought, you know what, I need to just sit here with this stuff and just really kind of like focus on what it is I'm feeling or what are the thoughts that I'm having. But anyway, I have like a whole pile of stuff. I'll just give you some highlights because this is stuff you will have seen me wear quite a bit. But I got a couple of these Cause shirts when I went on my first cruise, so like 2 summers ago at this point, and they're great. I love these shirts. These were some, I got this color and this khaki color, and these were 2 pieces. I was like, oh, I'll just tuck these away. I'll tuck these away. Because if I, you know, if I gain a little bit of weight, you know, I can wear these again. No, Michelle, if you gain a little bit of weight, you'll just have to buy new clothing or deal with it then. But I don't want to think like that anymore. I don't want to think like that anymore. I did that way back. I've done that anytime I've lost a little bit of weight, had to get new clothing. Some clothing was big on me. I just kept it. I kept it just in case. And I feel like it ended up being almost like positive reinforcement because in the past, I always gained my weight back. I've always gotten bigger, whatever. And sure, it may happen again, but I just can't think that way. I don't want to think that way. And I want to say goodbye to these things. I do want to say goodbye to them and thank them for their service. Because I do think in the past too, when I have gotten rid of clothing that was too big for me, it was like, heh, like I don't need you anymore. It was always, I don't know, it was so negative. Everything that has ever surrounded my thoughts or anything surrounding my body image and food or whatever, it's always been so negative, so negative. And I don't want that anymore. I don't want any of that negative self-talk anymore. I don't want those negative thoughts surrounding it anymore. So I just, you know, I thank this beautiful clothing for its service, but it's time to go to a better home. So I'm going to be donating these. I also have this, I love this blouse from Cause. Look how beautiful this blouse is. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got this like ruffled collar here, and then it's got this button-up placket here. It's really pretty, but I put it on the other day because I'm like, oh, it's oversized, it's fine. It looked like pajamas. It just didn't look right anymore, and I was like, okay, I thank you for your service. You're gonna go to a better home. And then I had a bunch of these pants. So these are from Totem, and I think I got these for the cruise as well. I think that's when I got them. Anyway, they're these like stiff cotton pants, and they kind of come in, they fit me. So these pants actually fit me, but they have these giant like double pleats in the front, and so they just give me this weird crotch action. But this was another thing. I kind of was thinking back to when I got these, and I'm like, why did I keep these pants? What was I thinking? They didn't look good on me back then. They definitely don't look good on me now. What's going on? So again, I'm like trying to examine or like figure out what it was. And this was definitely something, kind of a habit that I knew I did, but I finally, I guess, put some actual thoughts around it. This I can't say if I'm speaking for everyone, but this is definitely something I've done in the past. Anytime I've lost weight, if something fit me, and it was from a designer brand, I would just get so excited that it would fit me that I would keep it. And if it, as long as it was like close enough, like, yeah, sure, white cream pants, yeah, I'll wear them, yeah, I'll wear them. So they do fit me. But I was in that mindset of like, oh my God, it fits me. Like, you know, when you're just so happy that something fits you, you're surprised that something fits you. And then I would just keep clothing just for that reason. And that is so ridiculous. So before, when I was heavier, I was definitely at that size where I felt like for, let's say, like regular brands, I'd be like a size 12, like, you know, what's a regular brand? Like the Gap or whatever. I'm size 12, fine. J. Crew, size 12, fine. But, you know, designer brands are usually a little bit smaller. Their clothing is like tighter. So they're like 12 is not like a Gap 12 or whatever. And so I do remember feeling like, oh my God, if I got the largest size of a designer piece and it fit me, I would be so excited because, oh my God, I can still wear that. And so I think it comes from that feeling, that like, oh my God, I can wear it. So just get it. And it's so silly. It's so silly. It's something that I'm definitely working on, something I have to get over. So I have a lot of this clothing that I think I just was so happy that it fit me that I kind of ignored the way it even looked or whether or not I would wear it or whether or not I actually liked it. So I had those pants. I have these pants from Everlane, and these were the same idea. They come up, these, do they have, no, they only have a single pleat, but they had like a really puffy look to them. And I'm like, why? I don't know why. I have so many of those pants, but that was another pair. And then here's a pair of Kaz pants. These are a size 8. Oh yeah, these are another pair. So these, I think just have, oh no, these are double pleat also. So they did that weird crotch thing. But yeah, I was, I guess, just so excited that a size 8 would fit me. But this silhouette is just awful. And then these pants are just big. I think these are a size 10. Yeah, these are from Kaz and they're elastic waisted in the back. These are a size 10. And when I was a size 10, these pants were awesome. I love them, but they're too big now. And this was another piece. I was like, oh, I could just save these. I can save these just in case. But no, you were wonderful. You were wonderful while you fit, and I thank you for your service, but you're gonna go to a better home now. And I know this probably seems so stupid to some of you, especially if you've never really dealt with body image issues or struggled with your weight, or I don't even like saying that, struggling with my weight. It really is just like struggling with my relationship with food. If you've never dealt with that, you're probably like, what is she going through? But it's something that I feel like many of you out there can probably relate to. So I just wanted to share, but I have plenty of stuff that I still need to go through. I've gone through all my hanging stuff. I think I'm good there. I think I'm good. I should probably go through some of my jackets. I love jackets, coats and jackets. I love them. And those can like, you can really push those, because if a jacket is kind of big on me, like, oh, well, it'd be great like over a sweater. So maybe I won't tackle those just yet, but I do need to tackle my sweaters. First of all, I have too many. And a lot of them, I realize, since we're coming out of the winter time, if I didn't wear it over this past winter, it needs to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. You guys, my friend just texted me. I like stopped my filming camera because I was gonna reset you up so that I could go through these sweaters. And so I checked my phone and my friend texted me. She's like, Devil Wears Prada is playing at 1:30. Do you wanna go? I was like, okay. And that's literally in like 40 minutes. So I'm trying to find pants because I've been wearing shorts around because it is so hot today, but the theater is always freezing. Where are my jeans? Oh my God. So these Rag & Bone Charlie jeans, I have them in a size, what are these? I think these are a 28 also, and they're too big, and I love these jeans, and I'm just gonna have to get another pair. But these are the like giant barrel leg jeans, but look how big they are. This is when I get sad. This is when I get sad, when I have to say goodbye to like favorites. Oh my gosh, okay, I've got to find some shoes. I mean, I had to wear something Prada to this movie, right? Friends, I am back from the theater. Oh, I'm backlit. Hold on. The movie was so cute. It was really good. It was a nice escape. It was very delightful. It was good to see like the whole gang back. I will say this. I think Emily Blunt's character, Emily, do we even know her last name? Emily, should have her own spin-off storyline, whether it's a Netflix show, whether it's her own movie, just something. But I think she's just the standout. I love Emily Blunt. I love that character. She's so funny. She's so, so funny. But yeah, it was great. And if you guys caught the live that I did with Jennifer at All Feisty and Sophia at Sophia Sees Beauty, we were roasting the fashion that Vogue had put up. It was basically pictures from the set of the costuming. And in the movie, it's so much better. It's so much better, not only in context, but to see it, in motion with all the other things, like just to see these still shots, it was, and out of context or whatever, it wasn't great at all. And there were so many more outfits in the movie that were really good. The one coat that I hated from the photos in the Vogue article was this apparently a peach Lanvin like raincoat that Miranda would wear, Meryl Streep's character. And it was awful. I mean, it's a terrible color, it's awful. And I didn't see it in the movie. There was a coat that was similar, but the coat in the movie looked almost like it was patent leather or patent of some sort. And it looked more like beige. It wasn't as peach as the photo. So anyway, yeah, it was great. So I'm so glad that I went. I'm glad that my friend texted because I was supposed to see her for, just like a catch up or whatever, but it was nice to do something different. So I have to pick up Butters from school a little bit later. I probably have about an hour until I have to go see her. Oh, you know what I'm doing actually? I'm in the middle of doing a wear test for this Chantecaille Bio-Lifting Concealer. It is divine. It's the only thing no, that's a lie. I have it all around my eyes. And then I put a little bit of the Givenchy Prism Leap Press Powder in shade number 3. A little bit of that all over my eyes, just a little bit, just to set it. And it looks incredible. So what I need to do actually is film the last part of this wear test because, yeah, it's so good. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. So I'm gonna do that, yeah, and then pick up Butters. And that'll be today. Hey guys, I am just back from the gym and I need to go through these sweaters. I think I left you when I went to go and see Devil Wears Prada 2 with my friend. And yeah, I was gonna do it the next day. Anyway, I got caught up with other things, but I have to go through my sweaters and get together whatever it is I wanna give away because I've already made an appointment with the woman who the woman who owns the company that cleans my house. What am I saying? I almost said cleans my houses. I have one house. She cleans it along with her team. Anyway, so I had told her like last week, because I was like, oh, that's plenty of time. That's plenty of time for me to do this. I had told her last week to come today to come pick it up or whatever. So she likes to go through some of the things, see if anyone in her family, her friends, her community can use it. And if not, she just drops the rest off at Goodwill for me, which is so great, so great. It's just like stuff I never get around to doing. Anyway, so I'm like, oh my God, she's coming today. I really have to go through my sweaters. So I've already taken down from these shelves up top here. You can't see them, they're out of frame. I've already taken them down because they're hard to reach. So I just kind of pulled out my little step stool that you can see and started grabbing some stuff because I'm like, I'm gonna start up there because if it's up there, I haven't been able to reach it and I probably didn't wear it all winter. So these Jenny Kane sweaters, I love these, but these have always been huge on me and I liked it that way, but now they're even bigger. So we're gonna try them on and I'm gonna see if I can even kind of pull it off. If not, then I'm just gonna have to give them away. I think they're just too large now. I think now they just look really, really silly. And in fact, I feel like this is actually even gonna fall off my shoulders. So, okay, not even gonna think about it any further. We're giving these away. I have this actually in 2 colors. What size is this? So I know, oh, I got extra large. Okay, well, that would explain it because the Jenny Kane sweaters generally are oversized to begin with. I don't know. I guess I just wanted like a coat-like situation because this cable knit is so thick. But I have that color. I have this one. Oh, this one's large. Okay. Let's see. Maybe this one is an appropriate oversize. Oh yeah, this one does look more appropriately oversized. What do you guys think? Still too big? Maybe still too big. And I didn't even wear them this past winter. It just never really got super duper cold. And because these are so thick, you know, I save these for, I don't know, those really chilly mornings when I'm sitting by the fireplace. Anyway, that just never really happened this past winter, which is so sad. So, okay, I will give those to her. And then I have this amazing sweater from Lily Silk. I love this color. It's a hooded, like Johnny collar with a kangaroo pocket here. I just think this color now, while I feel like I could have pulled it off when I had darker hair, I think it washes me out a little bit. And, you know, I learned from the color analysis woman when I went to that little talk that she had. She said that no matter what your hair color is or whatever, what colors work for you, work for you. And I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, or I don't know what the deal is, but I just feel like this color was fine when I had, you know, my salt and pepper hair. And with the blonde hair, it just doesn't suit me anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna give this away as well. I've got another Jenny Kane cardigan. This is a size large, and this is just enormous. I don't know if it like stretched out or what the deal is, but you can't even see the bottom. Like a wide card, I don't know, it's too long, it's too big. Okay, this I am giving away. This is another Jenny Kane cardigan in size large. This is in boucle, which is very springy. Can you see that? It's super duper springy. So it's still too large. Let me try it on. I was hoping the springiness of it would keep it from, I don't know, just being too oversized. It's okay. It's definitely something I could wear around the house. Maybe I keep this one? Maybe I keep this one. I like this color too. It probably washes me out as well, but at least it's neutral. Okay, I'll keep this one. This totem sweater, I just haven't worn, and it's just too wide now. It's wide and boxy, and I haven't worn it. It just looks a little overwhelming. And what size is this? And I believe this is cotton, so it's a heavy sweater on top of it all. So this is a size large, and it is, oh, it's half wool. It's 56 wool, 44 cotton. But yeah, the cotton in there really makes this quite heavy, so I'm gonna give this away as well. And then, okay, those I won't bore you with. I have some new like quince sweaters that I love that I'm gonna keep. I do feel like I have some other, look at this mess, this is like awful. I do have some other Jenny Kane cardigans that I think are just too wide. Oh, here's a Jenny Kane. And this is size large. Yeah, I think these are just, they're just too wide at this point. All the quince ones that I have are medium, and those just, I keep reaching for those. So I'm gonna give that away. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like refold this whole shelf, but it'll be fine because now I've got all that room up there. I had some other sweaters tucked away. Do you see that cabinet up there that I forgot about? So this one I really like, but it's from Cool. And it's this striped, I think it's just a little too cropped. It feels a little too cropped. Feels like a Winnie the Pooh length, so yeah, I'll give this one away. Oh, this is from Lily Silk. This is in size large. This one looks okay. All right, I'll hold on to this. And then I have some of this amazing knitwear from Nap. Do you guys remember Nap? This, I think, is just too large for me at this point, so I'm gonna give that away. And then, what's this? Oh, these are some Lily Silk knit pants. I'm gonna give these away too. They were tucked away up there for so long I forgot about them, so let me give them away. And then I've got this guy. I think this is a Lily Silk too. I love this sweater, but I think it's just too giant on me now. Yeah, Lily Silk. Yeah, it's just too big. It's just like too much. With the collar, it's just like, it's too much. So, okay, gonna give that away. Oh, and then here's another nap sweater. This is the cream colored version of that black one. So I'll give that away also. Okay, I think that is it. I dug out everything from there. I went through this basically. I can't wait to go through this and like refold everything and get that organized. But let me gather up all this stuff quickly because I think she'll be here soon. And I'll be back. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I did that knit, the sweater clean out. The handoff was successful with my cleaning lady. I have not gotten around to folding these sweaters yet. And now I am getting ready to go out to dinner. I think when I started this vlog, I talked about how I had a whole bunch of dinners and outings or whatever. So I don't think I vlogged last night. No, I did not vlog last night. I actually went to meet up with a few friends. They used to work at Prada, they have since left, and so I met up with the ex-store manager and the ex-regional manager, and it was so fun. It was so fun to see them again, to meet them outside of work, because I've only ever like quote-unquote hung out with them at the Prada store. So anyway, we were able to connect, and we went to the Cheongdam Hall, which is this food hall in Chinatown, and it has a whole bunch of stalls. And most of the stalls, I actually don't even think there's Chinese food in there. There's just Korean, Japanese. Yeah, pretty much just Korean and Japanese. Sorry, I had to like kind of mentally go through all the different stalls. There's an all-you-can-eat sushi in the front, a coffee place in the front, which is, I guess, a general Asian. They have a lot of like matcha and boba. And then they have like a little ready-made pickup area. Like if you want just like sandwiches and salad, they have like a little refrigerated section there. They have a freezer section of like Asian ice creams and stuff. And then they have 4 or 5 stalls, Korean street food, actually 2 Korean street food. One had tteokbokki, which is what I had. I had a rosé tteokbokki. They also have one at the end with like bibimbap, and then they have ramen, and yeah, just a bunch of like other stalls with like similar food. Anyway, it was delicious, and it was so great to like catch up with them. I don't know why I didn't vlog it. I just didn't think to. I was like so excited to see them, and I just forgot. Anyway, that was one night, and so tonight I'm going out for a steakhouse dinner. My husband and I are actually meeting up with another husband and a wife, a duo, and we've never met them before, but our trainer, my trainer that I see like twice a week, he mentioned that we should like hang out, because he's like, every time you guys come in and you guys just like start talking about stuff, he's like, you'll end up kind of talking about similar things. So I had told my trainer about Alinea, because I was telling him about like this gluttonous meal that I had, almost as like a confessional, and he was like, that sounds so familiar. And I was like, you know, and then they came out with the balloon, and he was like, oh my God, the balloon. He's like, I have another client that went. And then he was telling me about Lily, because that's where that client went. And he was like, I think you would like this place, Lily. He was telling me about it, ex like French Laundry chef. I took you guys there. That was a 7-course meal that we had after Alinea. Anyway, so he was like, I should just connect you guys, because you guys obviously like to do the same things. So we texted one another. I texted his client, and yeah, and we were like, yeah, let's go out to eat. So we both agreed to check out the latest steakhouse that's on the strip. It's called Maroon Steakhouse. It is by a chef that has been on Top Chef. He's also been James Beard acclaimed. I don't know if he's actually won James Beard, but no, actually what he got at James Beard, he got like the like up and coming or like rising star chef. He's originally from the Bronx, and the steakhouse has a Caribbean flavor to it, and I'm so excited because it's so difficult to find Caribbean food here in Las Vegas. In New York, not a problem, right? Obviously Miami, not a problem. But here, if you were to go like in that direction. It's more like Mexican or Central American. And, you know, my husband's Caribbean. He's half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. So we're always looking for Caribbean food here. There's a few like Cuban places. They're okay. They're okay. They're great. Like in a pinch, if we're just really feeling like some pernil or whatever, they're great for that. And there was a Puerto Rican place, but I believe they closed. It was called Sofrito Rico. I've taken you there a long, long time ago because they're very far from where we live. And yeah, we just don't make it up that way very often. So anyway, we're very excited for a Caribbean steakhouse. And I looked at the menu and I was like, oh my God, this looks so good. So I'm very, very excited. So I need to get dressed. I would like to look nice, but also I'm gonna be eating steak. So if you guys have been with me for a long time, you know I need steak, a version of steak pants, which basically means elastic waisted situation. Okay, I kind of love this outfit because I'm so comfortable. I think it's very me. Got this oversized, this like boyfriend shirt from Prada. You know, I think it's meant to mimic like the walk of shame home. Like you just grabbed the guy's shirt and put it on and it's all askew. So the buttons are off. One side is like a tuxedo collar, one is like a button down, and then it does have like the tuxedo cuffs here. Anyway, it's huge, it's oversized, so I had to like shove it into these pants, which are making these pants look bulkier than they are right here, but that's okay. That's all right. So these qualify as steak pants because they have these fasteners on either side. So you can kind of tighten them up, which I had to do, and then you can loosen them as the night progresses. Very important. And then I think I'm just gonna wear my Schiaparelli sneakers with this outfit because the toes, the trompe l'oeil belt, I think it all kind of goes. The colors are fine. Okay, this is what I'm gonna wear tonight. May I not get anything on this white shirt. How are you? I just got back from an Orange Theory class, so I'm feeling pretty perky. At least I will be feeling pretty perky for the next hour probably, and then I usually lose all types of steam. But I didn't really push it in class today because last night we went to Maroon. You guys saw that. We ordered so much food. I woke up so full. Why do I keep doing this to myself? But just everything sounded so good and we just wanted to try all of these different things. So we got the red snapper. That was the fish with the head and the tail or whatever. Then we got the jerk chicken. We also got the filet. It was a Wagyu filet. We got the Brussels sprouts, which was like a huge, like shareable side. It was actually kind of listed as one of the dishes. It wasn't actually a side, so it was a lot. It was a lot of Brussels sprouts. They brought out bread. Oh my God, what else did we get? I felt like there's so much. Oh, we got the seafood tower. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I woke up full. My stomach was still like, like processing. So when we got to class, I was like, I cannot run. It's gonna make me feel so sick, just like the up and down motion. So I walked for half of the class and then I ran for the second half. Anyway, I came home and I got this amazing box from Fishwife. Look at this adorable box. How to eat your tinned fish. And they have all these ideas. And I guess they sent me, I don't know if this is all of their different fish and flavors. But okay, the packaging is so adorable, but look at how good that sounds. Smoked trout with red chimichurri. I was like, this is not just your regular like Star-Kissed tuna anymore. So that looks amazing. Then there's sardines with preserved lemon, smoked salmon, which I love, smoked rainbow trout, which I also love, smoked salmon with the Sichuan chili crisp. That sounds incredible. And then tuna with soy ginger, and then tuna packed in olive oil. How cool is that? And just round of applause to this packaging. So I'm gonna shower. I still haven't put away those sweaters or cleaned up my sweater shelf, so I should probably do that. Probably. I should probably do that. I don't know if I will though. Good morning. I just wanted to pop on here and close out this vlog. Two of my friends have just arrived. They've taken a very long road trip and they drove in last night from Santa Fe, New Mexico. So they drove for about 10 hours, got here, and then we just chilled out. We ordered some food. So I wanted to vlog their trip here as well. So I'm gonna end out this vlog, basically just turn the camera back on for the next vlog. So we will see you in the next one. Bye.